Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy Humble League 2 times. You feel me? Back in the video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at Humble League 2 times. Now, look, as y'all suspected these. Oh, also, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything, for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me. You feel me? No cap. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock with me. Show me love, support. You feel me? Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive healing, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Also, if you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments. Let's go ahead and get ready into the video. Avatar 3 Fire and Ash, spiritually decoded. Now look, before I get to today's video, spoilers. There will be spoilers in this video. So if you have not seen the movie yet, you might want to click out this video, watch the movie, then come back to this video. You might want to do that. Let's go ahead and get ready into it. So look, right? Avatar 3, let's talk more about Varang, right? Varang gets introduced to us as a main leader, main host as the Fire Tribe, right? Fire Clan, right? She's one of the new main characters. She will obviously be in Avatar 4 and possibly maybe even in Avatar 5. Actually, I think she's already been confirmed to be in both. We already know she's going to be in Avatar 4. But the thing is what Varang is, right? She's a part of Pandora, right? And they used to praise Iwa, right? They used to be a lot more peaceful, civilized beings, right? So what made them get on this dark era, this dark arc, right? The thing is with the Fire Tribe, right, with the Ash people, right, is that once their area got destroyed and turned into a volcano, right, they was like, where was Awa at? Even though the whole time Awa was there, but they was such in a deep emotion, such in a low vibrational state that they didn't even consciously realize that Awa was there the whole time, still protecting them, right? See, when this was happening, Varang was just a kid when this was happening, right? So she grew up in a lot of trauma. And that trauma she carried with her instead of actually healing that trauma. So she projected that trauma on other people like she does with her clan. Now, the thing is what Varang is, right? This is actually very similar to how us black people were back in the day. See, we was very powerful, very intelligent, very wise. And, you know, we was tapping in with the universe. You know, we was going inside of ourselves. We wasn't stepping outside of ourselves. But after current events happened like slavery, you know, the Caucasus Mountain, Yakub, etc., a lot of the gods, a lot of the goddesses, we started to step outside of ourselves and go a different direction because we was like, where was the universe? Where was the ancestors when slavery happened? Where was the ancestors in the universe when our trees got exploded? This is how a lot of us started to think, especially when our trees got exploded. Why? Because we have such a deep connection to the trees. If you look at the first Avatar movie, notice how Nathiti and her family and their tribe, notice how they react when they see their tree get blown. It's like their whole world, everything that they love just got shattered and destroyed because that is a part of their world. That's a part of their heritage. That's a part of how they connect with the ancestors. That's a part of how they connect with themselves and other versions of their family, etc. They live off that. They literally go into rest mode on trees. So when those trees got blown up, a part of them got blown up, right? You see what I'm saying? So with Varang and the Ash tribe, with the Fire tribe, right? It's more so that they started to lose hope in Awa, and they started to become non-believers because negative events constantly kept happening to them, and they was like, where's Awa at? Our place over here just got destroyed. It turned to a volcano. Our tree got destroyed. Now it's a volcano. Where was Awa at? This is very similar to real life. Back in the day, a lot of black people started to become non-believers of the universe, the ancestors' protection, divine protection, because we went through so much hell. We went through so much hell. We went through so many different negative experiences like slavery, etc. We started to shrink. Our pyramids started to get destroyed. Our crystal towers started to get destroyed. Our trees started to get destroyed, right? Those mountains that you see now, those aren't mountains. Those are big tree stumps that literally got destroyed. We had a very ancient tree, right? If you look at Avatar 1, they talk about the ancient tree, one of the ancient trees, the ancestral tree, right? Where they're able to connect to the ancestors. We really had something like that, right? See, they blew up one of our biggest trees. You can look this up. They blew up one of our biggest trees on this planet. I'm not making this up. This isn't a lie. And we used to store memories in trees, right? This is why a lot of people in today's society aren't really tapped in or awakened, or third eye isn't really open, because they took a lot of our memories away from us. Not necessarily away from us, but tried to, right? And they tried to erase our memories. This is why when a lot of people reincarnate, they don't know that they're in reincarnation. A lot of people really think this is their first time living, but in reality, you've been down here multiple times. This might be your 8th time down here, but the thing is, they have somewhat not fully erased your memory, but somewhat made you forget your memory for the time being. But all your memories are naturally still installed into you. You just have to tap in and go deeper within yourself to re-unlock those memories, right? Your memories are always going to be within yourself. Anything the soul experiences, it never forgets it, right? You feel me? And I'm good, y'all. My allergies messing with me a little bit or whatever, but we good, though. You feel me? So, yes, like... So, getting back to, like, what I was saying about the whole, like, Ash tribe and the Fire tribe, right? The Fire tribe, Varang and them, they represent how us black people, how some of us black people used to be back in the day. We used to praise the universe, used to dance, give fruits, give flowers, give woods and sticks to the ancestors, etc. But once we went through so much trauma and so much hell with slavery, etc., us shrinking, them blowing up our trees, etc., a lot of us goddesses and gods started to lose hope, started to lose faith in Mother Nature or Iwa, or, you know, the universe or the ancestors or divine protection. So the Ash people, the Fire people, they are a representation. In other words, they are a reflection of certain groups, certain types of black people, aka goddesses and gods, who had a very deep divine connection to the universe, Mother Nature, Mother Kai, aka Awa, but because of a lot of tragic events, slowly but surely started to lose faith in it. This is another reason why in today's society you have so many black people who are atheists, or, oh, if God is real, then why did these people just get shouted on the news and they did nothing to nobody, right? So, you know what I'm saying, etc., right? So, and like the thing is with Avatar, right? One of the main reasons why we started to lose this planet was because we started to go against each other, right? And that's the thing about James Cameron. James Cameron, he's not going to put the full truth in these movies. I get it. He's in the entertainment industry. He's not going to put the whole full truth in the movies. In these documentaries / movies. I get it. I mean, no disrespect to James Cameron or to anybody at all. The thing is, right, with James Cameron, he's giving you just enough information, if that makes sense. He's giving you just enough. He's not giving you, he could give us a whole lot more, but he's giving you just enough where you're still able to look at these documentaries and movies and still pitch in and chime in and add and decode and break down so many different things. Like I said yesterday, I could literally make a video every single day breaking something down, decoding something about Avatar in general, right? So, right, with Avatar 3, they're showing you how we started to go against each other, right? If you look at Avatar 2, they wasn't going against each other. It was actually two clans combining together, the Forest Tribe and the Water Tribe, combining together and coming together and working together. Now, of course, in the beginning of Avatar 2, they had their differences, had their little ego fights or whatever, but later on, they started to realize, bro, we are one. Y'all just are from a different tribe. We're from a different tribe. Yes, we look a little different, but we are still one. We are still connected. We are still family. I see you, which means I understand you on a deep, high spiritual level, right? This is what they mean when they say, I see you. Now, with Avatar 3, we get introduced to the Fire tribe, the Ash tribe, the more fiery tribe, right? With them, on the other hand, they started to go against Awa, and they also started to go against their own people. There's multiple different tribes on Pandora, but all of these tribes are related. All of these tribes are actually family. But with the Ash tribe, once they started to go through so many different hell experiences, so many different bad experiences, they started to slowly but surely give up on Awa. And since they started to give up on Awa, they also started to give up on their people. This is one of the main reasons why they're fighting against the Water tribe / the Forest tribe, because they want the Forest and the Water tribe to feel the same pain that they have. That's why Varang was so aggressive with Kiri, because Varang was trying to project her energy on Kiri. That's why Varang connected her thing to Kiri because Varang wanted Kiri to feel no such thing as Ewok. If I shoot Spider right now, is Ewok gonna stop it, right? And even Kiri, as tapped in as Kiri is with Ewok, because Kiri is like the god daughter of Ewok, right? Even Kiri started to question her reality. Even Kiri started to question Ewok. Of course, later on in the movie, she eventually reawakened again and had another spiritual awakening. But even she started to question Ewok, like, dang, if I say the wrong thing, Spider's going to get shot, right? So she was just like, no, like, you know what I'm saying? So she agreed with it, and Spider ended up not getting shot, right? So this is very similar to in real life. Like groups of us started to go into disbelief into the universe. We started to go in disbelief within ourselves, and we started to go against one another because we was like, who do you think you are to have so much faith in something that we no longer have faith in? And we have proof of why you shouldn't have faith in it, right? So a lot of the people, like the Varang people, they started to get mad at the Forest Tribe and the Water Tribe in Avatar 3 because they're like, why do you people have so much faith in Awa? And look what Awa did to our place over here. Our tree is literally a volcano now. Like if you look at, they didn't show us everything, but if you look at the places that they did show us in the Fire Clan, they don't really have much of any land over there from what they do have a lot of land, don't get me wrong, but like a lot of their stuff has been destroyed and been crippled and been breaking down, right, etc. So the Fire Clan, the Ash Clan, they represent black people. Obviously, all the clans do, but specifically the Fire Clan, the Ash people, they represent certain black people and how we started to fall into frequency in this real reality because we kept experiencing negative things over and over and over. And a lot of us started to go outside of ourselves. We started to go outside of Awa, Mother Nature, Mother Kai, and we started to think, if we're such good people, if the universe has our back all the time, why do we keep experiencing hell? Why do we keep going through these things? So they started to go outside of themselves, right? You see what I'm saying? So with Avatar 4, right? Avatar 4, there's obviously going to be another battle of, you know, the Ash Clan versus, you know, the Jake Sully family, right, etc. And the thing is that I wouldn't be too surprised if the Ash Clan started to add more people to their clan, right? You see what I'm saying? Varang, at the end of the third movie, Varang got a taste of her own medicine by Kiri, and Kiri is very in tune. She's like the goddaughter of Awa. Very chosen one, very godlike. Kiri is actually going to be the narrator of the fourth movie. So it's slowly but surely looking like Kiri starting to be the main character. We was already seeing that main character like energy in the second movie if you really paid attention in the documentary / movie. The next video that I do on Avatar, it might be me decoding more about Kiri, her powers, how she's like the golden daughter of Awa, etc. Right, so tomorrow's video might be about Kiri, breaking her down, decoding her. You feel me? I might do multiple parts because it's so much stuff that to be broken down, to be decoded, to be sliced, subtracted, added, etc. It's just so much different stuff to talk about. You feel me? But yeah, though, man, I love y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all are enjoying these videos. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing these every day, decoding these videos. I do recommend y'all to go watch the documentary / movie. It's a lot of good information. And I want y'all to remember something too before I end out this video. In today's society, you're never going to get the full truth out of a movie, out of a comic. You're not. If you want to get the full truth out of something, you have to go within the universe. You have to go within yourself. You have to go within Awa, Mother Nature, Mother Kai. You're never going to get the full truth out of a movie, out of a show, out of somebody else, right? You can get a lot of good information from people, from movies and shows, but you're never going to get the 100% truth. That's something that you have to go deeply within self, etc. I say, and I say that with respect. But look, man, I love y'all, man. I catch y'all for on the next one, man. Peace.